No one expected a quiet winter sports visit to turn into one of the most talked about royal moments of the year. But that's exactly what happened when Prince William and Kate Middleton stepped onto the ice in Scotland. Because while the cameras were rolling and the stones were sliding, fans couldn't stop focusing on one unexpected detail, and it had nothing to do with curling. After the holiday break, the royal schedule officially kicked back into gear, and lately there's been a noticeable pattern: sports engagements. From hockey to rugby, senior royals have been showing up courtside, rinkside, and everywhere in between. But when William and Kate arrived in Scotland on January 20th, this visit immediately felt different. It wasn't just another box ticked on the calendar. From the very first photos, something about their energy stood out. The day started with dramatic shots in front of the Kelpies, setting the tone for what looked like a polished, picture-perfect engagement. But once they arrived at the National Curling Academy, the mood shifted. Instead of stiff smiles and rehearsed gestures, both William and Catherine rolled up their sleeves and genuinely leaned into the experience. And that's when social media lit up. Clips from the visit spread fast, and the comment sections all sounded eerily similar. Fans weren't talking about technique or who won or even what the visit represented. They kept saying the same thing over and over in different ways. They look happy. Not royal happy, not polite happy, but genuinely, comfortably happy. Catherine beamed as she released a stone down the ice, celebrating with raised hands and spontaneous high fives. William stood nearby, relaxed, grinning, completely at ease. It felt unguarded, and people noticed. That reaction didn't come out of nowhere. Over the past few years, royal watchers have become experts at reading between the lines. Body language, timing, expressions, everything gets analyzed. So when this moment looked lighter than usual, fans started speculating. Some online chatter suggests that this visible joy could reflect a sense of relief after an intense period behind the scenes. Others believe it may signal a subtle shift in how the couple wants to be seen moving forward. Of course, none of that is confirmed, but the buzz itself says a lot. And then there's the timing. This wasn't just any appearance. It marked only their second joint outing of the year. Earlier in January, Catherine made a surprise appearance alongside William at Charing Cross Hospital, where they sat down with volunteers to discuss the very real pressures healthcare workers face during the winter flu season. That moment was serious, grounded, and emotional. So to see the same couple days later laughing on the ice created a striking contrast that stuck with people. Even the details added to the narrative. Their outfits were coordinated without being obvious. Calm blues, classic silhouettes, nothing flashy. It wasn't about fashion, it was about presenting a united, steady image. No statements, no speeches, just visuals quietly doing the talking. Some fans believe that's intentional. Others think it's simply who they are when the cameras aren't forcing a script. Either way, the message landed. What really made this moment resonate is how simple it was. No grand announcement, no major royal reveal, just two people trying something new, sharing a laugh, and looking comfortable doing it together. In a world where public figures often feel distant or overly curated, that authenticity felt refreshing. Now, the big question floating around is whether this was just a fleeting moment or the beginning of a new tone we'll see more often. There's no clear answer yet, but if the reaction is anything to go by, people are paying close attention. Because sometimes it's not the titles, the palaces, or the traditions that leave an impression. Sometimes all it takes is one genuine smile on a sheet of ice to remind everyone why they were watching in the first place.